Hi Gemini, this is Monique with CashApp and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My ratings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who's liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, what messages do you have for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities? Please and thank you. What messages do you have for Gemini Spirit regarding their money and financial opportunities? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the Star giving that Aquarius energy. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Fool giving that Aries energy, Virgo, Sagittarius energy. I don't know. I always read this card as a Sagittarius card, but I believe the Nine of Wands represents Virgo. It's the wounded warrior. But I always get Sagittarius energy from it. So anyway, yeah, I just feel like for you, Gemini, a lot of you are moving into a new, I want to say a new adventure, but moving towards new opportunities, right? Some of you could be getting recognition for the seeds that you've planted in the past. Others of you could have prominent Aquarius placements in your chart. And then with the Nine of Wands here, some of you could be a bit guarded about these opportunities that are coming in towards you. But I think the guarded energy is more so discernment, where you're a bit more leery about moving forward with something because you want to get all of the information first. But whatever it is, I feel like it's a really good new beginning here. And yeah, it's always smart to be discerning because, you know, when you've seen so much, it's good to be discerning, right? Keeping it short and sweet. Tell us more. Tell us more. This is for Gemini. Regarding their money and financial opportunities. Man, I'm tired. I had a really heavy gym session today and it wore my ass out. I usually like to do these readings like during the day so I can use natural light and so there's not so much shadowing, but here we are. All right, we have Strength as your crowning energy, Leo energy. We then have the Six of Swords, okay. Here we are. Is everything okay? We want to make sure everything is there. Cool beans. The Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. And the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Huh. Yeah, definitely some forward movement towards a new opportunity. All right, or several opportunities that are coming in quite swiftly for you, Gemini. Some of you could have strong earth placements in your chart, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. And then also you could feel like your lifestyle or your reality stabilizing financially. All right, perhaps because there's a judgment call being made in your favor. I feel like since today is the 1st of December and we're in our final stretch, right, ending off 2026, 25, excuse me, that, yeah, a lot of things are coming to a closing. Emphasis on closing here with the Ten of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So an emotional offer being presented, perhaps. All right. A lot of you could be feeling the need to rest a bit more. So definitely listen to your body. I feel like we are now in the energy of like rest and receive, especially if you've done everything that you're able to do, right? Try not to spin your wheels and just really relax, rest, and receive, and allow the new year to come in. Yeah. I mean, let's clarify. Give me more of the story, Spirit. Thank you. Tell me more. And this is for Gemini. Excuse me. Clarify strength for Gemini regarding their money and finances. Okay, the Four of Cups. That's underwhelming. Thanks, Spirit. I'm already sleepy. Like, don't bore me to death, Spirit. Like, give me some pentacles. Give me something. Show Gemini something. Thank you. The Four of Cups, that's it. Apathy, melancholy energy. A lot of you could also be getting an opportunity that you're not quite seeing yet, or that you may be a bit apprehensive about, because you've had to, like, carry the burden of life on your own. Some of you didn't have a lot of support, all right, in this lifetime. And so you've had to carry a lot of burden on your own, and you're at the point where you're just kind of over it. You're like, whatever. If it's not $1 million in my fucking bank account, then what? Why is it even here in my face at this point? And I get it, right? Because life is already heavy. And then when you have to do everything on your own, not because you want to, but because you were forced into it, then it just kind of doubles down and it kind of makes you feel like, what's the fucking point? So some of you could be in that energy. And trust me, I totally get it. Yeah. And again, discernment here with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I mean, and then we have the Chariot. Okay. Six of Swords. Six of Swords, please. Okay. Oh, finally, some coins. Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, great. So I like this energy because what it's showing is that a lot of you are moving into a new time where things are going to feel a bit, I'm not going to necessarily say easier, but I'm just going to say you may have more resources so that you're finally able to delegate responsibility to other people so that you don't have to do everything on your own. You have the resources to now delegate responsibility. Hire people to do the things that you don't want to do. And some of you could be in your head here with the Eight of Swords because you're not quite seeing this energy coming in. All right, but then here's the Wheel of Fortune turning right side up in your favor. So things are solidifying. I just feel like 2025 was a very shit year for a lot of people, especially if you didn't grow up with like a silver spoon in your mouth. If you're having to do, again, everything on your own, then things just become unnecessarily more difficult for no reason, right? So, yeah, but I feel like it's at the end of that type of chapter. Seven of Cups. I mean, that's been the story of my life, doing everything on my own, not because I want to, but because there was nobody to really rely on. All you have is your fucking self. And so that's just that. And so, yeah, when you have money, then it makes life easier because then you can delegate responsibility to other people so you don't have to do everything on your own. You can hire people to do things, right? That they may be better at. So I feel like a lot of you are finally getting to that point where you have more than enough means to now delegate responsibility. Okay. 8 of Wands again. The 4 of Pentacles, okay. And then the Sun, great. And then the Moon. All right, yeah. So there are some like money-making opportunities coming in towards you that's really gonna help you stabilize your life. I mean, this is great, right? A lot of you don't see these opportunities coming as of yet. Okay. 8 of Wands. The Moon. Okay. The 7 of Cups again. Wow. All right. Wowzers. Oh, really? Out of all the cards, this is the one, Spirit? Why is the 5 of Wands here? Fucking up the vibe. Really? And you're just going to double down with the 3 of Swords. I mean, okay, I guess. What's this? In the Chariot. Right. Some of you could be like dismantling a relationship with the 2 of Cups, releasing an old relationship. This could be with a fellow air sign. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I mean, okay. Yeah, it's kind of giving like the final, not only the final stretch, but the ending of shenanigans, the ending of unnecessary bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And again, with the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, a money-making opportunity, legacy-building opportunity is coming in. So, I mean, this is great regarding your money and finances, Gemini. I just feel like a lot of people, like the entire collective, especially the collective who've had to carry their world on their back by themselves for a long time with not a lot of like substantial resources to really do anything big. That's beginning to change for a lot of people in different ways as well. Some of you are using your creativity, right? Others of you are, learned and studied and are able to start your own businesses, consulting, whatever it is for you, find out where you fit. But I do feel like a lot of the collective is moving into a time of more opportunity and more of a flow, especially now that Saturn is direct. It's so funny. Let me tell you a quick story. So the day after Saturn went direct in Pisces, the rain that I usually wear here, it broke. I was getting dressed and it broke. This one is also showing signs that it wants to break. It's slightly cracked here, so this one might be going soon as well. And these are my carnelian rings, and I've had them for about 3 years, which is interesting because that's how long I think Saturn is in like Pisces or something. So it's just funny how it happened a day after. So to me, it symbolized like the end of overexertion, so to speak, because this hand here, the left hand is the divine feminine hand, and then the right hand is the masculine hand on everybody, right? So it's just interesting how the universe wanted to release that ring. Basically, it's done its job, because typically when you lose your crystals, like they break off or they break, they shatter, that means you lose them. That means that they've done their job and you're done, right? With that specific crystal. So I just found that interesting. Yeah, I found that very interesting. And there's also a full moon coming up this week as well. I believe it's on the 4th or the 5th, depending on where you are. So that's exciting. I'm definitely ready for a new shift, honey. I mean, according to a lot of the astrology girlies, they're saying that Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini have had it the worst. And I'm guessing it's because of like the angles, how the angles are. And I'm a Sagittarius rising and a Gemini sun, Mercury, Mars, and North Node. So yeah, it's been an interesting ride and I'm ready to get off the fucking roller coaster. Thank you. I mean, there's been some good, obviously. I've gotten more spiritual, so that's great. But there's also been a lot of fuckery as well. So I'm ready for some goodness and I'm ready for my payout, because I've been doing my inner work for a while now, for about a decade. So, you know, we're not new to this, we're true to this, but I'm tired. That's for sure. All right, tell us more, Spirit. Tell us more. And of course, that whammy of what happened to my mother, her having that major stroke. I spoke with her today. She's doing really, really well, a lot better. She's starting to feel more and more like herself, so that's always good. And yeah, I'm just hoping that she remains, you know, healthy and on an upward trajectory, because I really am not in the position to deal with any more shenanigans. I'm just not. I mean, yeah. All right, Spirit, what is the outcome for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? What can Gemini expect? What is the outcome? Subliminals. All right, you can find subliminals all over YouTube. All right. They're really good for helping to reprogram your subconscious mind for abundance. So, game changer. I love subliminals. Yeah, again, some of you are ending a cycle. 1 year, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years, 10-year cycle. For me, I think it's been 10 years, maybe more. So yeah, a lot of people are ending cycles, right? And all the best to everyone. All right, opportunist, aggressive, diligent, eager, aspiring, go-getter. Okay. Wealthy woman of leisure, great. Friend, oh, okay. And then envy, all right, bottom of the deck. And shenanigans, okay. Anything else? Damn, this is 19 minutes in already. Definitely too long for me today because I'm exhausted. And then I still have Libra in the collective to do and a couple of personals. Yeah. I've done like 2 personals this morning. And I want to do 2 more probably tonight. If not, then tomorrow morning where there's some daylight. Yeah. Okay. What's this? Okay, Father of Earth, generosity. Okay, so Big Daddy Coin, the King of Pentacles. The number 41, the divine match of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, tell us more. The ancestral force, completion, the number 21. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, no, no, no. This is the world. This is the world. All right, nice. And then we have the Father of Fire. Passion ignited. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, the number 26, and of course Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are just moving into a time of more security. For some of you, this could be you upgrading your friendships, letting go of friends as well, right? But this is really about releasing burdens, letting go, letting flow. And from there, embarking upon a new journey. But I feel like when I look at this Nine of Wands energy, I just feel like a lot of you, I'm not even going to use the word like jaded, because a lot of people like to throw that word around. I'm not going to say jaded. I'm going to say discerning and very much aware. If a lot of you have gone through a 10-year cycle like me, you've gone from being like the chipper, pie in the sky, hope in your heart, energy to now kind of being a little more scrutinizing, because you've realized as you traverse this journey, shit gets rough real quick, right? And so now you don't lose your sparkle, but you now have another layer of life to add to your story. Do you know what I mean? So it's just all about growth. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't come out here, because that's how I feel, like the fucking Hermit at this point. This year, 2025, yeah, it's been an interesting ride. But on that note, guys, this is your money reading. And I mean, so far so good. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.